Here it is, the Onewheel GTS XL edition. I have been waiting for this bad boy. Came early. Thank you very much, Future Motion, for that. Absolutely stoked. I have not touched it. All the tape is intact. This is a legit unboxing. I have not laid eyes on this thing yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the unboxing video, even though I'm like a kid at Christmas right now. Box looks really good, solid. I got one little dinger here in the back. Somebody got a little happy with maybe a hand truck or something, but other than that, it looks pretty solid. So let me get a knife and get after this thing. Right. So so excited, so excited. I'm filming with one hand, cutting with the other. Don't try this at home, I'm a trained professional. I'm just kidding. I'm not even an untrained amateur, but whatever, here we go. Oh. I know. Stay with me, I know. I'm losing it. I'm giving into my inner dork here, but I cannot help it. Oh, so cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so step one is we're going to delicately go ahead and rip this stuff open. Here, come here, get over here, get. Oh, okay, I'm calm. All right. And little safety seal, go ahead and get that done with there. Actually, I probably should have lifted it out first. It's Christmas. Okay. All right, so the box has the corners in there. That's good to see. Yeet. All right. GTS Series XL. Oh, actually, I remember this. Somebody was saying this online. They don't say XL on the box. It says GTS Series on the box. And everyone freaks out because they think that they sent the wrong one, but they just ship the XL for reasons unknown. In a box, it does not say that it's the XL, but rest assured, it should be. So let's take a look and see if that is the case. If it's not, you're gonna be able to literally hear my heart break. Here we go. All right, let's flip this around. The ultimate one-wheel experience. Just for the record, I currently ride a GT, and GT OG actually. So this is my current ride right here. It is a launch edition GT. And I've been putting miles on that, love it. It's been a great board, but it is time to upgrade. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is a really nice piece of cardboard. Yeet! Okay. And we've got a charger. Definitely need a charger. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Smells like new car, but it's like new Onewheel. Not a fingerprint on it. Not a scratch, not a blemish. Nothing whatsoever. It will never look this good again. Mag handle, very nice. I will say it definitely looks big, but it doesn't look monstrous. Like in a lot of the unboxing videos, people are like, oh my God, look how big it looks. And I mean, yeah, it's bigger, but it doesn't look like ginormous or anything. So let's see. Oh, God. Oh, oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Boy, that deck is weird. I don't have the curved rails. I got the OG GT. That deck looks weird. Not used to that. And now that tire does look kind of chunky to me, if I'm honest. That is a big boy. So, oh, so excited. All right. And I did get the full-blown high zoot version, which came with the FST system. I'm a big fan of the FST. I run it on my GT, so I'm definitely gonna run it here as well, but I'm gonna do my initial, run on this thing without the FST. I'm basically gonna fire it up and ride it first, make sure everything works before I start tearing it apart and modifying it, regardless if it's with genuine accessories or not. So, but yep, so there's that came off of there, and welcome to Yeetville, population U. And then we got this, which also came off nice and clean. And there she is. Now I gotta get this thing on the charger, get it topped off, and take my first ride. So, oh, so excited. Okay, and I gotta admit, this is my little charging area by the front door. I gotta admit that once you actually put them side by side, the XL definitely is bigger for sure. Just a little beefier in all the ways that matter. It kind of like reminds me of like a stock truck sitting next to a lifted truck on tires, right? Definitely the same thing, but definitely not the same thing. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Now I've got it on the charger. She is not high on the charging game as far as her battery capacity is concerned, so it's going to take a minute and it's going to feel like forever, but I will not snap into this thing the first time without 100% charge. I want that first experience to be all the way, so now we wait. Are we there yet? Oh, come on, man, you're killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Oh, so close. I will say that is a chunky tire compared to this GT. Now that is the float enduro, but still, that's chunky. Hurry up. Phone. Little housekeeping, just fired up the GTS XL edition, put it in flow. That's what I normally ride nowadays. I actually ride flow +2 aggressiveness on braking and acceleration, but I'm just going to run stock flow. That should give me a pretty good indicator. And then I also lowered the PSI down to 13 because I'm not about that 20 pounds that it ships with. So 13 is a nice baseline for me personally. I weigh 195 pounds, 6'3" if that matters. So that's where we're at. So let's get it. That is no joke of an upgrade for torque. Definitely feel it. Oh wow. Okay. That is decidedly different. That is wow. guys hear that or not, but she loud. Not in a bad way, just definitely louder than I would have expected. But wow. Braking feels soft, oddly enough, but that's probably because I run +2 aggressiveness on my braking normally, and this is stock flow, so that's probably why. But yeah, pretty nice. Feels real smooth. I mean, I'm on cement, so to be fair, I'm not really giving it a real torture test or anything. But it's weird, it does a howl on the bottom end, and then once you get up to speed, the howl just kind of goes away. It's like a motor howl, though. It's not like a tire howl. Man, butter. Ooh. That's nice. Definitely need to firm up that braking, though. So I brake aggressively, and that feels a little squishy. Do not like my brakes squishy. But wow. Super stable. That's crazy. Feels nice. Should we take a little dirt path, you think? Ah, let's go. Well, not upset about that at all. It feels really stable and planted, more so than my GT. Not that my GT like suffered per se, but definitely just feels solid, wide, connected. Everything that, you know, an XL is supposed to be. As far as got that bigger, meatier tire and a little bit more foot pad to play with. As far as range is concerned, wow. Gotta get used to acceleration though. That's no joke, man. That is no joke. I normally ride with earbuds in, so I don't think that howl is going to really bother me too much, and it's not like it's obnoxious or anything, but it's definitely there. I think it's just because the motor's probably working harder. I mean, this thing has a lot different stats as far as power plant is concerned, so it's probably asking just a little bit more. Here we go, we got a little manhole cover. I hit this one all the time. Let's see what it feels like. Huh. Okay. Just kind of Gumby rolled over it there. This one's a little bit better. It's got a little bit of gnarly pop on it. Here, let's see what this does. Gotta say, that does not upset me in the slightest. Braking sketchy. I do not like that. I am going to have to tune that, but all things considered, wow. Just wow. I don't have all my pads on, so I'm not looking to break 15 miles an hour because I'm not about that road rash life. So hopefully the wind isn't too bad right now and you can actually hear me. But wow, man, acceleration even mid power is crazy. Alright, another little back alley loop that I ride all the time. Very familiar with this on the GT, so very stable, very planted. Here's another one. Yep. Yes, sir. I will say that my GT, and honestly, probably not in a good way, but my GT definitely feels twitchier than this does. This feels a little bit more mellow. But like in a good way, like it's more confidence inspiring. But like my GT, like I can do little quick snappy turns a lot easier, and this one feels like it's not fighting me, but it's just kind of lazy, if that makes sense. Not that it's bad, I mean, like you can still obviously carve and turn whatever, but it's definitely not the same. With my GT, which has an aftermarket tire on it, to be fair, with my GT it is definitely a little twitchier, but once you get used to it, it's actually kind of nice because you can just flick it back and forth wherever you want. This feels a little bit lazier. It feels more like the difference, it's not as dramatic, but it's kind of like the difference between a sports car and a truck, maybe. Like the truck has got the grunt, it's got the stability, it's got all the stuff you need, but it's not twitchy and responsive like the sports car is. And it's not that dramatic, to be clear, but that's about the only thing I can draw. But man, wow, nice. Super smooth. And to be clear too, full disclosure, I'm not some pro level rider. I'm barely an intermediate rider, if I'm honest, on my best day. But I do have some miles in. I've got some miles in. On my GT alone, I'm getting ready to break 1,000 miles, and then on my XR, definitely had some miles on it as well. So not a newbie, but definitely not a pro rider. So don't take any of my stuff as gospel or anything like that. But man, this feels really nice. It is loud though, a lot louder than my GT. My GT is whisper quiet. This thing, so much so that with my GT I actually take it camping all the time. And when I do, I'll sneak up on deer and stuff in the campground all the time because it's just whisper quiet. And this ain't so much whisper quiet. It's got a howl to it. It's there. But it's not obnoxious. Like, you're not gonna piss off your neighbors or anything like that. It's just not whisper quiet. And it feels good though. gonna get myself in trouble on this thing if I'm not careful. I hope I did not just speak that into existence, but man, this thing has got some power under the hood. It is there, and it's just itching for you to grab some. Man, I've got a big ride tomorrow. We got a big group ride, so I'm basically gonna just scrub in this tire tonight, put it on the FST package, and tomorrow I'll go send it. We'll see how it works out, but so far, definitely digging it, for sure. Bigger guy with bigger feet, definitely say the XL is the way to go. Obviously, if you're doing anything off-road wise, you need the bigger tire and more comfort factor. Definitely the way to go. So yeah, maybe I'll do an update on my big ride tomorrow, but so far, digging it. Or as they say at Mickey D's, ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. All right. That's enough cringe. It's not. I won't ever stop. I'll keep doing it forever. But yeah, I dig it. Really cool. I just love this damn thing. It's just my favorite toy. But anywho, I'll stop rambling now. You have yourself a good day, good morning, good night, wherever you are in this spinning rock. Enjoy your day. E4. We out.